your business more Google reviews. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over the following things in this overview. How to get more reviews, how to dominate Google's map pack, how to get great SEO or search engine optimization positions, how to get free traffic without paying per click, and how to boost your reputation. First thing you need to know is consumers go to Google first. Businesses that understand this are dominating the ones that don't. A lot of people say, well, we want reviews to show on our website. Well, that's fine, but someone that doesn't know about you, they're searching Google and they're finding Google first, not your website. There's other so-called reviewed websites that pop up and people say, oh, I want to be on this website. That's fine, you can be, but more people will read Google reviews. They're not searching for other review websites. They search Google. And there's no yellow pages anymore. This is where everybody goes. They use two words. Google it. Everybody does that. So you want to be a force on Google first. Although we will show you how to get reviews on other websites later on in this presentation. But did you know 97% of people read reviews before choosing a business? And people trust other consumers more than they trust you. I hate to tell you this as a business owner, but people these days, you can talk yourself up. You can say, I have the greatest product, I have the greatest service, and you might. But consumers these days want, the third-party proof from other people, and you can thank Amazon for that. A quick story, I was trying to buy a mattress, and I was looking at all these different mattresses on Amazon, and this is one of the reviews I came up with. Now, the mattress company told me how good they were and how it's the softest, best mattress in the planet. But this person said they took the plastic off and noticed bugs. And they were afraid that bugs would come out like bed bugs coming in the mattress. Well, this consumer, this one review, and there was actually several that said this, made me say, yuck, I bought a different mattress. It didn't matter how good the company told me they were. This review here made me take my money somewhere else. Now, you got to understand, Amazon has taught everybody to read reviews. Everybody's buying on Amazon. No one throws anything in the cart without it. And because of that, now every consumer reads reviews on everything, including your business, and we're going to prove it to you. But just look at this. On Google or at Amazon, if you were looking for two products here, and these are both windshield repair kits, for an example. One has 81 reviews and 3 stars. Another one has over 22,000 reviews and it has 4 stars. And it's even a cheaper product. Which one of these would you choose? I would say 9 out of 10 of you or 10 out of 10 of you would choose the Rain-X over this. Why? Because there's enough consumers that are rating it high. And a lot of you have businesses online and you're not paying attention to this. And that's really not your fault. A lot of business owners are really good at being a business owner. If you're a plumber, you're really good at fixing sinks and hot water tanks, etc. But a lot of times, business owners are not very good at marketing themselves because they're so busy running their business. And that's what we're going to help you here. And right here should be a huge wake-up call. You might not know there's something called buyers in heat. Daily, people are going to Google and they're Googling stuff. Well, they're Googling your business right now or your product or your service. And here's an example. I did a search for dentist in Dallas. Did you realize 36,000 people searched for a dentist in Dallas? In January, over 57,000 people searched for a dentist in Dallas. Now, this could be any industry. This could be any city, but this is just an example. When's the last time you Googled a dentist for fun? That's not like you're buying a watch or a car or a woman buying a purse or having fun with it. You literally are looking at Google because you need something and you're ready to pull the trigger. Let's say your tooth hurts really bad. That's why you Google a dentist, because you're ready. You're a buyer in heat. You're ready to choose a dentist right now. Now, that's a lot of people searching, and there's certain dentists that their phones ring all day, because they understand they need to have a better presence on Google than all the other businesses, and they're mopping up the competition, getting tons of customers to give them money. Well, there's a lot of dentists that their phone's not ringing at all because they don't realize this. Also, I want you to pay attention. If you were to pay per click, now that's a click of your mouse, that's not a lead, that's not a sale. That's a high keyword, $12.21 every time someone would click on that. Now, this is called the Google Map Pack. If you Google anything that's a local business, you'll see a map that comes up at the very top of Google, and they'll show a couple businesses right there. And most people scroll down and they click on the view all, and then they see a map, and then they see all the businesses on the map. Now, where do you rank on this map? Well, a few things. Number one, if you want to be up on this map, if you get reviews weekly, daily, Google loves that. They love to see active businesses versus businesses that are never active. If you only get 2 reviews a month, you're not going to do very good on this map. Also, so the fresh reviews really matter here, but let's scroll down and show you what people can see. By the way, if you scroll your mouse over any of these pins, you can see like Dallas Laser Dentistry, it automatically pulls up the review score and how many stars and how many reviews it actually got just by you putting your mouse over these little pins. That's what's happened. Now, there's a joke in the industry: the best place to hide a dead body is page 2 of Google search. Now, that is funny, but it's true. If you're not dominating the page 1 of Google and page 1 of the map pack, your competitors are getting all your business. And this could be thousands of dollars. This could be literally tens of thousands of dollars in business that you're just letting your competitors have instead of you getting it yourself with just a couple easy fix. Again, fresh reviews get you pushed up. Google loves active businesses. Of course they do. When people search for anything, Google wants to give you good search results. And if they see a business that's getting a lot of reviews and people are active, they're like, wow, this must be a really good business. Let's show this business off compared to businesses that don't do very well. Now, this works with, all the businesses, but right here we pulled up some of the dentists that were on the map pack. And this is what actual customers see. Now, you might think that no one looks at this stuff, but over 97% of people do. Which dentist would you call if you Googled dentist in Dallas, your toothache? Would you call the guy that had 1,300 reviews and a 4.9 score, or a dentist that has 557 reviews and a 5 score, or 340 reviews and a 4.9? Now, here's the thing. This dentist has a 5-star review, but consumers are smart. Anything under 30 reviews, they think it could be their brother and sister left this review. It could be their wife, their daughter that left this review. 2 reviews is not enough. People are not swayed by anything under 30, 40 reviews because they know people can just have their friends enter. Okay, consumers are really smart like that. But would you call a dentist with a 4.3 score, or a dentist that only had 15 reviews and a 3.7? Or would you call this dentist, your tooth was aching, with 4 reviews and a 3.0 score versus this dentist with 1,300 reviews and a 4.9? It's very easy to see which dentist is mopping up all the phone calls. Remember, over 36,000 people were looking for a dentist. And some of these people, they all want these customers, but very few of the dentists are getting them, when a small percentage that understand Google and reviews are getting all the customers. And there's a lot. Here's a couple other, and again, you might be surprised how many people are searching for your industry. Obviously, I can't pull up all of your industries, and I just stuck with Dallas. It's a decent city here, but it can work in any city across the United States. Now, which business would you choose? And ask yourself this: when you're on Google looking at yourself versus the competition, would you call you? For example, over almost 24,000 people search funeral homes in Dallas. Okay, would you use the one with a 4.6 score and 442 reviews, or a 3.6 and 5 reviews? Almost 36,000 people search for tattoo shops in Dallas. Would you use one with a 4.9 score and 332 reviews when you're getting permanent ink? Or would you call the one that had 2.3 score and only 3 reviews? These are actually right off the map. Everybody can find this. If you need an apartment, almost 240,000 people look for an apartment. Where would you live? With a 4.7 score and 184 reviews, or a 3.1 score? You want to move into that apartment? Probably not. But here's the thing, is you got to realize that this is working for all businesses. We also have some businesses that say this, and they're very uneducated when they do. Well, I'm not trying to get reviews for my business. Well, guess what? If you're listed on the Google Map Pack and your address is listed, anyone can go give you a review, whether you want it or not. You are not in charge of allowing people to give you reviews. If your address is listed and you're a public business, anyone can go give you a review, whether you're trying or not. And that's scary if you're not up on top of it, because you really need to be. Ask yourself this: how many restaurants do you go to and love, but you have never given them a review? Do you know why you haven't? See, a lot of you, this hits home. You say, wow, yeah, I go to restaurants all the time. I like them. But you're right. I've never given them a review. And I ask people this all the time, and I always say, do you know why you haven't? And they sit there and they're kind of dumbfounded. But here's the answer: because they never asked you. If you went to a restaurant that you really, really liked and they ask you for a review, you would give them one. Why? You like the place. You have no problem helping. Guess what? Your customers are the exact same way. They don't mind helping, but when you just say, give me a Google review, they got to pull it up on their phone. They got to try to find your place. It's a very complicated process, and most people don't want to take the time to do it. You go to certain businesses, they'll have a sticker that says, give us reviews, or a sign that says, give us reviews. And because the process is not easy, the way they set it up, people don't give them reviews, even though they are trying to ask. Well, we solve this, this problem, the biggest problem business owners have. We make it easy for a business owner to ask and get reviews. And we're going to show you how easy it is. So we have software, and we're going to brand the software to your company. It's going to have your logo. It's going to have your colors. It's going to look exactly like your business. And we make it easy for you to enter your customers in 3 different ways here. First off, is we have a QR code that you can make flyers for. You could put it at your counter. If you're a restaurant, you could put it on every table. If you're a pizza shop, you could put it on every box. You could put it on business cards. Very easy. So you can have a QR code that your customers scan on their phone and instantly will go through the process, which we're going to show you in a second. Or we have a kiosk mode that's also where you can have your secretary or yourself. Literally, someone buys something, you could just type in their name and email or name and phone number, and our system will automatically email or text message your customer and ask them for a review. It takes you less than a couple seconds for you to enter a customer in. And a lot of businesses have computers set up right there by their point of sale and can do that. Or we have what we call autopilot. We use a software called Zapier that connects over 3,000 pieces of software, including POS systems. So your POS system, you might be using QuickBooks. For example, let's say you used a QuickBooks invoice. Like an HVAC guy comes to a house, gives an invoice on QuickBooks. Well, that QuickBooks software, because of this other software, Zapier, tells us to automatically send a review to your customer. So we can literally have you just do what you do. You take, you ring up people the way you do every day. It also works with Square. It works with Stripe. You just do business like you do every single day, and the software will tell us to send your customers a review. So you don't have to do anything extra. You don't have to use a QR code or even enter people in. We have a total autopilot solution, and a lot of businesses absolutely love that. But here's how it works. If you scan the QR code, they would see a screen like this with your logo and ask them to enter their name and their email or phone number. If they hit submit, it would come right over to this screen here. And this screen will say, how do you rank us 1 to 5? Okay. Now, if you entered them here, it would automatically just take them to the screen where they can rate you 1 to 5. And then we'll take them right to the review site. So if it's Google, we'll take them right to Google after they rate. Okay. If it's Facebook, we'll take them to Facebook. If it's Avo or Healthgrades, we'll take them right there. So a very easy process for the consumer. It's not complicated, and they know they're giving you a review because they see your colors, they see your logo. Now, here's the features that we offer. First of all, we can send reviews to any open review site. Most businesses want to get their Google settled first, and we really want to get you a good presence on Google. But some of you, like car lots, might be on cars.com or Car Gurus, or you want Better Business Bureau, lawyers.com, Healthgrades, Yelp, Facebook, etc. We can actually give you reviews to any open review site, any travel site, any of these sites. And we can do that for you. So it's very open for us to. So a lot of these other softwares, they might help you just get Google, but then they don't help you get anything more. Well, we can actually help you get your reviews where you need to. Also, we have optional review gating. This is a very exciting feature, but again, it's optional. You can turn it on or you can turn it off. If a customer rates under 4 and you have review gating on, we won't send them to the review site. Instead, we send the owner an email that says, hey, you have an unhappy customer. And then it gives you a chance to make it right with that customer instead of living with a bad review posted on Google forever. Okay, if the gating is on. If it's turned off and someone rates you 2, we can send that right to Google so they can rate you 2 stars there. It is an option that you can turn on or off. A lot of business owners really love it and keep it on because then they have a chance to take care of any customer that did not have good service, and they have a chance to fix it. Also, we have a timing feature, which is real important and helps businesses. We've seen 30 to 40% more reviews coming off our timing delay. For example, if you go buy a brand new car and you get in it and you drive away and the business sends you a review instantly, are you going to pull over and say, wow, let me pull this new car over and let me write a review for the business? No, because you're enjoying the car. Or if you had another service like, let's say you bought a mattress and it takes a couple days to break in the mattress. Do you want to do a review right away? Or let's say your air conditioner broke and your house is 90 degrees and someone says, I fixed it, and then they send you a review right away, but your house is still 90 degrees. Are you willing to give them a 5-star review? But what happens if they delayed it 8 hours? And 8 hours later, your house is a perfect 72 degrees, and you are so thankful that they fixed your air. Are you willing to give them a 5-star review 8 hours later when the temperature of your house is back to where you want it? Of course. So we actually have built in our software a way to do timing delays, and it's very, very important. Now, our software product does 3 basic things. We get your reviews, and again, on all review sites. We can do search engine optimization, which is very important. Again, you want to be ranked high on Google where people are looking. And reputation management. Of course, if you own a business, the last thing you want is anyone talking bad about your business. Now, let's talk about SEO for a minute. How much does SEO cost? There's a lot of businesses that do SEO, and they do it by writing blogs and try to get your website with a lot of keywords and things like this. And a lot of times you pay a lot of money and you don't see results for months, okay, for it to kick in. Here is the thing for 2021. Average pricing is $2,500 to $5,000 per month. Now, that's very expensive. Our software doesn't even come in the ballpark of that. But when people write reviews, they naturally write keywords. Now, here's a business that actually uses us. And I just wanted to show you a review here. And I highlighted some of the keywords like split unit heating, air conditioning unit, Mitsubishi unit, HVAC techs, pump. All these words are keyword terms. And when you get a ton of people that are reviewing your business, they naturally put in tons of keyword terms. And this helps with SEO almost better than all the other search engine optimization. Why? It's on Google. Google loves it, and it's on their own platform, okay? And I'm going to prove it to you in a second here. This last thing was from Forbes. To optimize your website for local search, generate regular local reviews to build your credibility. Nearly 90% of consumers from the world, it's actually 97%, try to read online reviews before purchasing. That's what Forbes says. Now, SEO value. Here is a client, and they're getting, if you look at this right here, organic keywords, they have ranked over 5,000 organic keywords from their reviews alone, okay? Right now, they're getting an estimated $55,000 in traffic. That's free. That's not paying per click. So if you see estimated MO month SEO clicks value, that means if they were to do a pay-per-click campaign to get the same amount of traffic, that's about their budget, $55,000, that they're getting now for free. Now, page 1 keywords, over 185 are ranking for page 1 keywords, and that's why they're getting all this free traffic. Do you want your business to have all this free traffic and dominate the search engines? Of course you do, not only on the map, and get you more reviews. And of course you want to build a solid reputation. The only way to fix bad reviews is more reviews, and that's what our software does. If you're not getting enough reviews, like here's a plumber, they're probably a great plumber, but the problem is they only had 15 reviews, and they probably several of those weren't that good, and it dropped their score all the way to 2.5. If they just got 20, 30, 40, good reviews, 4 and 5 star reviews, their score would significantly jump. They'd probably get into the 4s very easy, which is not that many reviews. And that's exactly what our software does, is keep your reputation there. So if you end up getting a bad review or a few bad reviews, you can weather the storm with your reputation. Now here's a couple businesses. Elvis Barbershop, they started with 18 reviews in about a month and a half, 95 reviews. They jumped up to 4.9. Here's a company, they actually started with us with only 100 reviews, the one that's getting $55,000 in traffic. But a few months ago, they were at 1,244. Now they're at over 2,077 Google reviews. This is what we do. We get our businesses reviews because we make it so easy. So let me ask you the following questions here. Do you want more reviews? Of course you do, because you realize more reviews equal more customers in your door. And that's what we'll do for your business. Do you want to dominate your competition? Many of you need to go search Google right now and see where you're ranking on the map compared to your competitors. You'll find a lot of competitors that are 1 mile away, 2 miles away, 3 miles away that are way more competitive on Google than you are. And people will see that and their phone's ringing and yours isn't. So you could pick up all this extra customers when we help you with our software get a lot of reviews. Do you want to get pushed up on the search and the map? Again, more reviews help you get up on the map, especially when they're fresh. Google loves pushing you up on the map. That's what we do. Do you want a rock solid reputation where 1 or 2 bad reviews isn't going to crush your reputation? Well, when we get you more reviews, it helps build that, so 1 or 2 bad reviews isn't necessarily going to hurt you. And, would you like to have a tax deduction? You spend marketing all the time. Most businesses try to spend money. Your biggest buck you should spend is on Google, where everybody's searching. I mean, billboards are nice, and the magazines and flyers that go to your mail, those are nice. They may work some. But for a lot less money to get our software and dominate Google, a lot less than paying search engine optimization, a lot less for even one ad that you would pay for, and you get to write it off your taxes, we can help you dominate Google and help you dominate the competition out there, getting your phone to ring. And it's always great when you get to write that off and get a tax deduction out of that. So here's the thing. One of our consultants will be getting back to you, and we could do another demo for your particular business, because you may be a plumber, you might be an HVAC, you might be in a beauty salon, you might be a tattoo artist. We can actually show you a presentation just for your business. So thanks for attending, and our consultants will get back to you, and we look forward to helping your business dominating all of your competition in your local area.